Hi everyone, morning. Layla here from the Urban Purl. Um, just want to say, yeah, hi. So very excited again to be here. Thanks to Sophie for letting me join again. It's always great, thanks Sophie. And thanks to Mum as well. Love you Mum, thanks for helping me out doing all this. So, first up, I haven't quite put the the update's not live yet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through everything, and then as soon as we finish, I'll put the update live on Etsy. What's the Etsy address? It's www.theurbanpearl.etsy.com. Okay, so hi to everybody. I'm just having a look just to see who's coming on. Hey, yeah, hiya. So I'm going to start off. We've got a couple of new bases for you, and we've got some new colourways as always. So I think first up I'm going to go through the not so new base, but it's kind of seasonal, so it's the wonderful worsted base, which is this. Actually, I might put this on for you. This is knitted up in the wonderful worsted. It's the Bubblicious Cow by Stephen. No, it's not. It's Bubble Cow. I can't remember. Bubble something. I think I've called it Bubblicious. By Stephen West. He should have called it Bubblicious, actually. That'd be better. Anyway. And I love it. Haven't worn it yet because it hasn't been cold enough, but it soon will be. So so this is knit up in these kind of colourways, these cooler colourways, with a little bit of the dark grey. And so what we've got here, we've got a nice bit of 20,000 Leagues, which is an old colourway, but it's really good. One of the new colourways for this season, for this year actually, is Equinox, which I have a bit of a crush on. I love it. What else is in here? Ostara. This one, which is Vernal, which is a gorgeous jade. This one, which is Dark Side of the Moon. And then there's another one called Paschal Moon, which I haven't got in the worsted colourway, but that's the colour. Oh yeah, and then there's a darker version of this, which is IO Intense, and that's my new pale version of IO, which I think would work equally as well. It's a bit more icy and a bit more kind of fitting with the season. So we'll put those guys back. So this worsted weight, it's just on the cusp of double knit and worsted. It gives you 230 meters per 115 gram skein. So each skein is 115 grams and 230 meters, so it's pretty good. I think it's I decided to do that kind of worsted weight because there's so many patterns from the US which call for worsted weight, and I never know which way to go with double knit or spool or so worsted weight, you've got it now. This is something I'm knitting up currently. I wanted to have it done for today, but yeah, it didn't happen. So this is the I can't say this, Clotilda, I'm not sure, sweater. It's knit in the Dark Side of the Moon colourway, and it's the pattern calls for a little bit of fluff as well, so some silk mohair, and I used a slightly lighter colour. Pull down. I used, this is called Paschal Moon, so we've got a couple of those with it as well. So you hold 3 strands together, and it makes a really beautiful, soft, cozy, warm, snuggly fabric. It's really nice. Yeah, so I mean, you can see the colourways. When I do the update, all the colourways will be on there that I have in stock. And I've got more undyed stock, so I will be doing some more. New base. This is my new base. It's a super chunky, which I've been dying to do for ages, so I finally got round to doing it. Super chunky. It gives you 130 metres for a 200 gram skein. And if we zoom over here, Isaac, these are the, what they gorgeous, big squidgy things. These are my little Buddha balls of super chunky. And on Ravelry, on the yarn page for this this base, I did a little search of what you could knit up with 2 of these, like scarf, wrap, cowl type thing. So, and that will be on the yarn page. There's a little link to it. I mean, I just did it in 2 minutes and a whole load of stuff came up. So, so there's this, which is just the merino, and then this, which is got a little bit of stellina in it. So this is the same weight, the same yardage or meterage, but it's got glitter in it. It's got stellina. So I'm very happy with that, obviously. And of course, it's in my colour crushes at the moment. Yum. Love that one. That's Boar & Blitz. That's Equinox. And this was IO, but I did it a little bit deeper because it wasn't quite coming out properly. So it's a kind of IO Intense, which again is just lush, gorgeous, suit any skin tone, I reckon. Really nice. Great for presents, knitting something up really quick for that time of year. Right, okay, so what else have we got to show you? In the update as well today, I'm going to have some of my neutrals. Mantra Mill, Concrete, this is Tarmac. So even though this has got red in it, it kind of goes really well with Mantra Mill and then Concrete. So there's that little combo. We have another Io and Circe, Match Made in Heaven. We've got some outliers, which is Pink Pussycat, which I love. I'd love a jumper in this actually. That one's Urban Chaos, one of my faves. And then, of course, we have lots of fluff. Where are we up to? What time is it? Lots and lots of fluff and oh God, I just go to heaven when I look at this. This is just brilliant. Equinox. I've made it a little bit warmer for the autumn-winter season than it was in the spring. The spring was very fresh and sprout-like. It had quite a bit of green in it. So this has got some warmer tones, but it's still Equinox basically. I just kind of rejigged it. This is pink. This is Pink Pussycat in a delicious fluff. So we have that and that together, and that would look so nice in a really beautiful jumper actually. Those two mixed together will make a beautiful fabric. Got it in silk as well, but it's a kind of slightly lighter. Very sort of sugar almondy, very princess. Love it. What else have we got? Oh yeah, we have the IO, and this is a new one. This is this is a new one. This is also a new one, which is the Witching Hour, which again is one of my faves. Also comes in silky singles. Put those together and you've got gorge yarn, gorge fabric to make a beautiful something. They're always beautiful anyway, anything handmade. What else do we have? So we've still got some vernal. I mean, I probably would put all these colours together, to be honest. I think everything matches and I'd just swish them all together. We have some Antigone in Glorious Fluff, Glorious Silky Singles. We also have some Luxe. And I've done Urbanite. Oh yeah, I did quite a lot of the Urbanite in Wonderful Worsted. So if you're thinking of making a jumper, which this would look amazing in, then yeah, there should be enough for jumpers on the website. So that's in Wonderful Worsted, Urbanite, and this is two slightly different batches. Obviously one's a bit more orangey, one's a bit darker, Urbanite on Luxe, and I think there's not that much of it, but yeah, there's some. Then we've got our silky singles obviously up here. There's Equinox. There's only one left of that guy, which is Black Dahlia. Then I've got my silky singles light, which I love, mixed with the silk mohair, because it makes a really fun, gorgeous, lightweight fabric with that extra silkiness and fluffiness, which we know is also good. Okay, so anyone got any questions?
Can you tell us more about your cowl?
Can tell you more about it?
Yeah.
What would you like to know? Okay, so this.
Just general. I think somebody missed that at the beginning.
Oh, okay. So this is knit in my Wonderful Worsted base. Well, you can see how many colours I've used. Basically, so I think it took less than one ball of each, but obviously it's double. It's like a tube, knit like a tube, and then you sort of knit the tube in the round, and then you join it together here. Do a little bit of grafting at the front. So I've made the front a bit of a feature in a different colour. Yep.
Have you any copper plate singles?
Not at the moment, but I will be doing some soon because I've still got stock that I need to dye up.
Can you tell us about the sweater that you are wearing?
Oh, yes, I can. This is Ranunculus, and this is knit up in Silky Singles, the sock version, not the light, the sock. And this took 2 skeins. Any other questions? No? Is that it? Yeah? Okay. So I only have a very limited number of these because I want to see how they go. I love them. I don't know if people love chunky yarn, I'm not really sure, but I've been meaning to do it for such a long time, and now I've finally done it. And yeah, if it doesn't go, then you'll be seeing me wearing lots of big chunky cowls in this gorgeous